Hey guys, welcome to next stop on the Thursday, mate. And I'm going to take you down Narragenji and see what we can find. Looks like a beauty of a day. The sun's out, mate. So let's get out of here on the next stop, folks, and see what we got. An absolute doozy. Let's go.
Next stop out on the Cumberland, absolute ripper. The Azure Kingfisher. And this guy, he feeds on small fish, crustaceans such as shrimps, amphipods and freshwater yabbies, water beetles, spiders, locusts, small frogs, tadpoles, dragonflies. Yeah, it's endless. Little guppies in the water. They're often difficult to see until they quickly dart from the perch above the water. The breeding season with these guys, it differs. In Northern Australia it's from September to April, and from August to February in Southern Australia, sometimes with two broods, and it looks like these guys actually had two broods this time, because I've seen this one out feeding one of the young not so long ago, so that's great. Usually a clutch of 4 to 6 white rounded glossy eggs measuring about 22mm by 19. Both parents incubate the eggs for about 20 to 22 days, it's not that long, and then they feed the hatchlings for a further 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. They're occasionally destroyed by floods, the nests, and their contents may be taken by the brown snake as well, so they have some predation, that's for sure. And just a beautiful bird. Now they're found in northern and eastern Australia and Tasmania, and as well as the lowlands in New Guinea and neighbouring islands. So between Cairns and Princess Charlotte Bay. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful animals these guys are. They measure about 17 to 19 centimetres in length. The male, he weighs about 29 to 32 grams. The female slightly heavier, and it is a very colourful bird with deep blue to azure back, large beautiful white to buff spot on the side of the neck and throat, and it's got a rufous buff, like a really brown goldy buff with some blue violet streaks on the breast and flanks. The feet are red and only two toes face forward. Just a beautiful animal this, so just lucky to spot this lovely animal out here on the Cumberland Narragenji. And this particular one is the Azurius Latham. It was founded in 1801 in eastern and southeastern Australia, and yeah, it's one of our smallest and most beautiful kingfishers out on the Cumberland. So just amazing, this guy. Absolutely love him. Off he goes, and off we go on the next stop. Beautiful Azure Kingfisher out on the log section. He's just sniffing around for some food. Got his eye out on the pond area here, seeing what he can scrape up. Some dragonflies or other little insects and that. He'll be right onto those, cicadas, anything. They're a gorgeous bird, these beautiful Azure Kingfishers. How lucky. Come straight down here, and I've got some great footage already of the beautiful Azure Kingfisher. And it's one of my favourite kingfishers ever. So those colours, that beautiful buff chest, gorgeous, gorgeous aqua blues, and just shimmer they do in the sunlight. Look at the size of his beak, just massive compared to the rest of his body too. Yeah, beautiful start to the day out on the Cumberland. The Koozie on the Cumberland, mate, the caveman. He's back, and he's back to visit his beautiful mate, the Azure Kingfisher. Look at that gorgeous banding and colour all over the neck. Those little white sections bordered by black. Just amazing, absolutely amazing kingfisher out here on the Cumberland. Yeah, beautiful bird. Can't get enough of these guys, they're just sensational, eh? Yeah, he's just got his eye out, and hopefully soon we might catch him getting some little insects out from over the water. Got eyes like an eagle, this guy. Just beautiful. Yeah, amazing day out here on the Cumberland, and the beautiful kingfisher. He's got to be one of my favourite kingfishers ever, the Azure. And he's just taken off over the water. He's gone a bit further up here. And this is a log stop, people. And he just went into the water, and I think he might have got a little morsel. Beautiful, sacred beautiful Azure Kingfisher. First stop out on the Cumberland. What a mad stop. They're an absolutely beautiful bird, these guys. And yeah, just magnificent first stop down at Narragenji today. Oh, he's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. He's just here waiting for some insects, little dragonflies or cicadas, anything hovering over that water. Magnificent bird. These gorgeous Azure Kingfishers. So a magnificent first stop out here on the Cumberland. Beautiful Thursday walk with the Koozie, the caveman. He's shaking his head off, looks like he's got something in the beak there. So yeah, magnificent, magnificent creature. The beautiful Azure Kingfisher. Sorry, the camera's swaying around a little bit. Haven't set the tripod up, so thought I'd get some footage first before I try and set this tripod up. And look at those gorgeous blues in this Azure. Pure magic. Next stop, an absolute doozy. Beautiful sawshell turtle out in Narragenji. Just through the trees there, you can probably just spot him. Can't get down much closer to him with these injuries. So yeah, next stop, beautiful sawshell turtle out on the Cumberland. Absolute bottler, these guys. Big buffhead. Beautiful Pacific black duck out on the Cumberland at the wetlands on the log. He's absolutely gorgeous, this guy. Only looks like a young one too. Nice to see. Would have been one of those little chicks that were hatched this season that I had my eye on. So great to see that he's still here, still kicking around, and no lace monitors have got him. Beautiful, beautiful Pacific black duck next stop. Oh, look at him stretching that wing. How beautiful. Absolutely magnificent creature. Okay, we'll get out, find out what we got on the next stop, folks, eh? Magnificent. Oh, beautiful. Looks like a Macquarie turtle here. Out on the log, mate. So, next stop, the log out on the beautiful Narragenji and the beautiful Macquarie turtle. So these short-necked turtles, they're not native to the exact area, but they are native to Australia, of course. So just a beautiful animal to have down here at Narragenji. And they don't seem to be disturbing the short necks too much. There's plenty, the long necks, sorry. There's plenty of long necks still down here, so definitely not being a hindrance to the long necks down here. Still got so many of these beautiful long necks, as well as Macquaries. We've got Crefts, we've got Murrays, we've got sawshells, quite a number of different species of turtles down here at Narragenji, which is absolutely beautiful to see. So he's just out there getting a bit of sun, getting a bit of warmth into the body, and then he'll dive back in the water and he'll hunt for some food, some little guppies and insects on the surface of the water. They're a beautiful animal. Here he is, giving us a bit better a look, and off he goes, and off we go to the next stop. Next stop, the beautiful Kookaburra, the Cumberland Plains woodlands. He's just here having a look out, keeping his eye out for anything that moves for feed. Just waiting for any movement, and he will swoop down and snap at whatever he can see. The merry king of the bush, the beautiful Kookaburra. And yeah, he's a staple out here, and a beautiful bird. Keeping his eye out for anything, skinks, little brown snakes, anything you can get a hand on. Absolutely magnificent birds, these gorgeous Kookaburras. And yeah, the laughing Kookaburra, an icon of the Aussie bush, an absolute icon. Yeah, we love these guys. They are so iconic in the Aussie bush, the sound, the look, and yep, just another kingfisher for the day. I've got the Azure Kingfisher, and now we've got the largest kingfisher, the beautiful Kookaburra. And he's just on the ambush, waiting for some prey. Gorgeous bird, absolutely gorgeous. And they're one of the apex predators in the bird world, that's for sure. Just about eat anything they can get their hands on. Small lace monitors, you name it. They'll even have a go at juvenile lace monitors, these guys. So yep, next stop, the absolutely iconic and beautiful Kookaburra out on the Cumberland, mate. Next stop, let's see what we got, folks. Here we are, folks, out on the Kookaburra foot trail. And yeah, I'm just doing a bit of a walk here. Just gonna do a bit of a walk a bit further down and see what I can find on this Kookaburra foot trail. It's going to be a bit of a longer walk for me today, but I'm looking forward to it. Probably going to do about 2 or 3 kilometres today out in the bush on the crutches. Let's see how we go, folks, eh? Okay, we're just out on the Kookaburra foot trail, and okay, just out on Kookaburra foot trail. Just had a burn off here, so just have a look. A lot of greenery coming back into this Kookaburra foot trail area. So yeah, gonna go down and have a look how it's coping after the burnout. Looks like it's pretty decent. So we're just gonna walk up this trail here and see what we can find up a bit further, folks, eh? Okay, folks, looks like they've done a great job with the burn off, and you can see they've got all the habitat trees marked off and that. So go for a trip a little bit further down this Kookaburra foot trail and see how the rest fared, eh? Looks good. Now the bushland's looking awesome after that burn off. Really is looking great. You can see all that new growth starting to come back, and the bush is a lot more clear of all the obnoxious weeds and that. Compare it to this side where it's just thick as with privet and all sorts of other invasive species. So looking a lot better on this side, that's for sure. So kudos, good job by the council and us Cumberland Nature crew for doing the assessment on this too. So pats on the back all around, guys. Next stop, an absolute beautiful crested pigeon. Next stop out on the Cumberland. Just fossicking around on the ground for some food in the newly burnt section. They've done the burn off, so there's plenty of food and worms and new growth getting about there. So yep, he's off, and so are we on the next stop. Okay, good job on the burn off with these guys. They've raked around all of the habitat trees, and yeah, they've done a great job. Really great job. It's thinned this area out a bit, so should grow back really nice and healthy, this. Just beautiful. Okay, next stop, beautiful narragenji, eh? Yeah, just taking the Kookaburra foot trail today, and see what I can find down here. Next stop, he's probably done about 3 kilometres on the crutches today, so not bad. Beautiful bushland here at the Cumberland Narragenji Reserve. Here we are, 2 of the staples of the bush. Beautiful magpie, his little mate, the noisy miner down there. Yeah, beautiful, the magpie. Just up here looking for something to hunt, and the little noisy miner down there, just looking to annoy like usual. They're a cool little bird, the noisy, I love them. Beautiful magpie and his mate, the noisy miner. Beautiful, beautiful animals out here on the Cumberland. Love the magpie, they're a gorgeous, gorgeous bird. So friendly. They've got a real character about them, these. Oh, the beautiful dusky moorhen out in the wetlands. Just a beautiful, beautiful animal. One of the staples of the wetlands. That's why we love these wetlands. So many beautiful wetlands birds and creatures. So many types of frogs, turtles, birds, lizards. and snakes. It's just unbelievable. So next stop, out on the Cumberland, beautiful moorhen, and this looks like one of the babies from this year. It's not quite up to size yet, but good to see that some of these babies made it through, because the lace monitors down here this year were relentless after these little chicks. So great to see. The little moorhen, looks like we've got 3 of these guys that have survived through this season. So happy days, eh? And I just missed filming it looked like a brown snake, or it could have been a common tree snake. It just moved off too quick, and it was partly up a bit of like a shrub, so I'm not sure what it was. I'll come back and have a look and see if I can find it after I film a few more things today on the next stop. Okay folks, let's get out, see what we got on the next. Beautiful, looks like we've got another couple of quarry turtles out on the log. One just took off. No, what's this fella? Is this a long neck, or not sure if it's a long neck or a macquarie, but there, his mate just deserted him and took off into the water. But he's still up here for a sunbait, this guy, on the next stop. And absolutely beautiful turtle. This looks like a long neck. So there we have it. We've just had a macquarie and a long neck both together on the log. So they don't seem to be having any problem at all coexisting. Used to worry a bit about the long necks down here on the log and the ponds, because they're a little bit less dominant than the short neck varieties. Bit less of a hard bite and less robust too. So great to see the long neck still thriving down at the log on a beautiful Thursday. We'll just zoom back, give you a look at the log in all its glory out in the middle. The beautiful log of narragenji. So got some great footage again of the Azure Kingfisher today, so that was great. So next stop, who knows what. Beautiful eastern water dragon, just on the other side of the pond at the log. Always some action around the log. Just a beautiful eastern water dragon, hidden in amongst all of the leaves and on the side of the pond there. He got his eye on us right now. Hello mate, beautiful eastern water dragon. So nice of you to have a look and say hello mate. So yep, another gorgeous wetlands creature out at Narragenji Reserve. One of my favourite lizards. Beautiful Azure Kingfisher on the Cumberland. These guys are just gorgeous. Next stop out on the Cumberland, an absolute ripper. One of my favourite birds ever, these guys. And look at those colours, that gorgeous buff brown chest. They're just amazing, these guys. And absolutely one of my favourite birds on the Cumberland. Don't know how this footage is turning out, but I hope it's turning out good, because trying to test this new camera out and see what it can come up with. Just magnificent, beautiful Azure Kingfisher, and he's on the hunt looking for some little insects, dragonflies and other small insects, little bush flies, whatever he can get his hands on. Just berserk, these guys are. One of my favourite birds ever, and he's just sitting there ever so patiently waiting to get his eyes on some prey. And see that reflection off the water on his chest then, just magnificent. Not a more beautiful bird on the Cumberland than these guys. Look at him looking around for his prey. Oh, he must see heaps of little insects out on this section too. So just beautiful. Yeah, really lucky today getting this gorgeous, gorgeous footage of this mad Azure Kingfisher. And they are definitely my favourite kingfisher by far. I love the sacreds, but these Azures, they are just amazing to look at and to watch. The way they fly and get a hold of these insects, it's truly just remarkable. So next stop on a Thursday with a caveman out on Narragenji, an absolute Bobby Dazzler, the Azure Kingfisher. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous buff belly. Some of the best colours in the bird world. Tiny little bird too, and their flying skills just acrobatic, mate. They are so acrobatic when it comes to flying. It's just insane. Absolutely insane, guys. So, hope you're enjoying this footage today of the beautiful Azure Kingfisher. Oh, that's just remarkable, mate. Absolutely remarkable. He's given me a good run at him this time, and I've managed to get some just great footage of this guy. Oh, beautiful. Not a more beautiful bird out on the Cumberland. So yeah, they feed on small insects. Just beautiful, these guys. Pure amazing. The beautiful kingfisher. Beautiful kingfisher. He's having a look around for some prey. Oh, looks like he's seen something then. They're just amazing to watch, these guys. And you can see him looking around for something to snabble. Just beautiful, guys. Look at those colours. Absolutely amazing. Don't get much better than the beautiful Azure Kingfisher. I'll try and get some footage of the sacred kingfisher as well today and mix that in. Just amazing. The beautiful Azure Kingfisher. One of my favourite birds on the Cumberland. Without doubt. Just gorgeous, eh? Here we have it. The beautiful Azure Kingfisher out on the Cumberland. Absolutely marvellous. Just beautiful, those colours. Got to be one of the most beautiful coloured birds I've ever come across on the Cumberland. And their secretive nature and just mad hunting techniques. The way that they swoop into the water and like under the water for guppies, I've seen them get dragonflies, anything that moves close to these guys, they will absolutely snabble. That gorgeous golden buff brown on the chest, that's just sensational, folks. The beautiful Azure Kingfisher. Had a look at us then too, didn't you, mate? Hey, you're beautiful, I know that much. And I'm very lucky to get this good footage of you. Just a spectacular bird, the beautiful kingfisher. So we might get out, find out what we got on the next stop soon, because I just want to keep filming a little bit more of this guy. He's so beautiful. Okay guys, just amazing out here on the Cumberland. The Azure Kingfisher. And I got him good this time today. He didn't get away today. Usually don't stop in the one spot for this long, so I may as well make the best of it, eh mate? Just amazing colours. He's just there, probably staying out of the sun a bit. It's a bit warm, so he just wants to stay out of the sun and get himself a bit of a feed, have a bit of a rest. Look at those ripples going across those chest feathers. Must be from the wind. I thought it was from the reflection off the water, but I think it might just be the wind. So yeah, amazing, amazing day out with the beautiful Azure Kingfisher. Oh, beautiful, look at those colours. Just sensational, this beautiful Azure Kingfisher. They don't get much better than these colours, eh? Oh, just gorgeous. So next stop out on the Cumberland, beautiful Azure Kingfisher. Just can't get over those colours. They are just so vibrant, iridescent, beautiful blue. Yeah, they definitely live up to the name, the Azure Kingfisher, because that is azure, iridescent, and it just glows, that colour. So yeah, we'll get some more footage of this beautiful Azure Kingfisher, and then I might go up further and see if I can get any more of the sacred kingfisher as well. So just beautiful to have both these beautiful, absolutely gorgeous birds on footage, and some of me better footage of the Azure Kingfisher, that's for sure. And yeah, it's a water hunter. It is always down low on the branches, so I can get a good look into the water, and feeds on any insects it can get, guppies, anything just under the water. So it actually does live up to its name, because it may not eat a lot of fish, but it eats a lot of small guppies and mostly insects and other small invertebrates like that. So just amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous Azure Kingfisher. They are just one of a kind, these fellas. Amazing birds. Azure Kingfisher out on the Cumberland Plains. Magic bird. The colours are just amazing. The blues on these guys just have to be seen to be believed. They absolutely glow, these blues. And he's just got his eye out, maybe having a looking for some prey, some small insects and some guppies just underneath the water. Seen him fly across and just smash some guppies straight just underneath the surface of the water. Just bang, he's straight down, probably about 6 to 12 inches under the water, and then he'll pop back up and fly back to his perch, and always got something in his beak. He rarely misses, this guy. And with a beak like that, it's no surprise, mate. That's a decent sized beak for this fella. So, the gorgeous Azure Kingfisher. Just thought I'd stick down here and get some footage. It's probably the best footage I've ever got of the Azure Kingfisher. And just happens to be my favourite kingfisher, or one of them. So I've got some Kookaburra today. Oh, look at him stretch that beautiful wing, the Azure Kingfisher. That gorgeous buffy brown chest. And to turn around and give me a look at your buffy brown chest, that's just gorgeous. Yeah, it's probably the best footage I've got so far of this amazing kingfisher. So he's just by the water's edge there, searching for his prey. You can see that dragonfly just flew past then, and he had a good look at that. So if he was hungry, he would have snapped that, but he likes to ambush them out over the water or just under the surface of the water. So beautiful bird. And, those colours are totally iridescent. They just glow. So you're going to turn around and give me a look at the front of you. That beautiful buffy chest, that brown buffy chest. Doesn't look like it, but that's fine, because I'm more than happy just to get this footage of him here. And I hope it turned out alright, folks, because didn't bring me glasses down, so it's a bit hard to see if it's sharp in focus, but here's hoping, folks. It's gorgeous. Colours on this guy. Looks like a male. It's very bright and vibrant, this one, and you can see those little black borders around that that white there that separates the beautiful blue on the head. It's like snow white with those black borders, and that blue does not get any more iridescent. It is just amazing. So yeah, these guys, they'll just hang on the side of the pond here and they'll wait in ambush for anything that shows itself up over the water, and you can see him just looking down at the water now. So as soon as he sees something, he will be off and he will just snabble it. But amazing footage that I managed to come up with today. So yep, the third day back on the Cumberland at Narragenji with a caveman. He is absolutely wrapped, and sorry about the camera moving around a little bit. It's on just about full zoom. He's a while away, this guy. So hopefully the footage turns out alright for you guys. It looks alright from here, but as I said, I haven't got my glasses, and an old codger like me, an old caveman, certainly needs his glasses. So next time I'll be definitely sure to bring my glasses down. But this is just absolutely beautiful. And you're staying still there. Oh, beautiful. Stretch that gorgeous wing out. Just amazing. See the buffy brown on the chest? It's like a gold, and it fades into a darker brown up higher. But that blue, it doesn't get more iridescent than that. That is just sensational. It's just magnificent. Okay, folks, I guess we better get out, find out what we got on the next stop. Although I don't want to stop filming this beautiful Azure Kingfisher. It's not every day you get good footage of these guys. They're usually very shy, and they don't stay in the one spot for too long usually. So got really lucky today with this. So this is definitely going to be a major part of the edit for tonight, the Azure Kingfisher. Might be just about all the edit, because I've spent most of my day down here just getting this footage of this guy. It's amazing. The length of that beak is just something else. Just about half the size of its own body. So yeah, they're a gorgeous, gorgeous kingfisher, the Azure. And I like the forest kingfishers, and I love the sacreds too. They're gorgeous, but hard to beat the Azures. Very, very hard to beat. Next stop, out on the Cumberland. It's been an absolute ripper with the Azure Kingfisher. I love these guys. Just amazing, mate. Really amazing. Okay, better head off and find out what we've got on the next stop, I guess, folks. Say goodbye to our beautiful Azure Kingfisher. Let him go about his business, fishing for his guppies and his dragonflies and other insects. Amazing stop out here on the Cumberland with Koozie the caveman. Next stop, who knows what. This has been an absolute ripping doozy, folks. Thursday madness. Beautiful. The lovely Azure Kingfisher again. These guys are just spectacular. Just got some great footage of these guys today. So glad to test out this new camera and see what I can get out of this guy. Oh, beautiful. Look at it stretch that wing out. Gorgeous buff colours underneath that wing. They've just got some of the best colours I've ever seen in a bird, these guys. Hunting around, the little insects. Oh, they're beautiful. So, been blessed today. Got heaps of good footage of this beautiful Azure Kingfisher. And got to actually test the camera out. And still learning about the camera, of course. But yeah, not too bad by the looks of it. It's hard to tell from this small screen in my eyes, but this looks beautiful. Yeah, just magnificent footage of one of the most beautiful birds on the Cumberland. And, he's looking for some prey.
Okay folks, that was the last stop on the Cumberland Express for the Thursday down at Narragenji. But what a mad day it was down at Narragenji. Those Azure Kingfishers, just gorgeous. Managed to get some great footage of the Azure Kingfishers, some turtles, a few other things, but mate, just a top day. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys, and I'll be back down here again on the Ginge for some more action and adventure on the next stop, folks. So till then, it's Koozie on the Cumberland, over and out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, mate. Have a doozy. See you on the next stop, folks, tomorrow.